Welcome back to the channel. Cheers, appreciate all the love, support, follows, subscriptions, everything, all that good shit. You know how it goes. Anyways, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about what's currently going on, the other deals that I've closed, the other external little side quests that I've been getting going, and really just something I've been thinking of more and more is like, what things can you do, little things that you can do that basically get you what you want and get you what you need, because there's only a certain number of things you actually need to do to get what you want from people, from things. Like, I know just initially one of the reasons I love not drinking is because people know instantly that I'm just reliable, because I can consistently do something for a long period of time, like not drink. Not that if someone does drink they're not reliable, because loads of people are, but just adds that extra little icing on the cake where it's like, okay, I've got a meeting tomorrow, Connor's meant to be there, it's 12 o'clock. Do I need to remind him that he's going to be there? Probably not. He doesn't even fucking drink. Do you know what I mean? It's like that, oh, okay, well, I'm going to need this, and this because we're going on a trip. Do I need to remind Connor to bring his GoPro, his mask and snorkel, his change of clothes? Probably not, because he should have all of his affairs in order, because he's making actual steps to get other affairs in order, like stopping drinking, right? That's one thing. Another thing is literally the easiest thing, which is just doing what you say you're going to do. Number one, best bit of advice is do what you say you're going to do. It's a very easy equation. I say I'm going to do X and I don't do Y. Why not? Doesn't matter. And then you do it once, okay, cool, it can be written off, it's not that deep, but you do it again, and again, you just become the boy who cried wolf. You just become the unreliable person, the undeniable, unreliable person that can't get stuff done. That's what I'm trying to say. So for me, you say you fucking gonna do something and you just do it, regardless if you want to or not. You say I'm gonna have a call this evening, you have the call. Even if you can't get to it, you're fucking gonna tell them that you can't get to it, but give like an alternative reason. Like, unless there's an absolutely ridiculously good reason as why you can't do it, then do it. But even if you can't do it, like I was meant to have a call yesterday, and I just messaged them and I said, so I couldn't come yesterday, I was just having a lazy day. Bam. It's not made up, it's honest, it's legit. And then bam, today I've had the call. We didn't even have a call booked in yesterday. He was just asking if I could. So yeah, basically do something that people know that is hard, and they'll respect you more. You'll become more reliable. They'll trust you more credible, more authentic. Obviously, the more you can document online, the better, because then people can actually see your work, your results, where you've been, where you're going, and where you're heading, right? Same sort of thing. Another thing, literally just say what you're going to do. You don't have to talk and then not be able to fulfill. So I'm going to be there at 4 o'clock. Turn up at 4 o'clock. Going to the beach today? Go to the beach today. Oh, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. Go to bed at 10 o'clock. I wake up at 6. Wake up at 6. Like McGregor said it before. It's like, you set a time to go to bed, you go to bed at that time. You set a time to train, you go train at that time. Don't say you're going to do something and then not do it. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's really like not good for the brand, for the personal brand of yours. If you're trying to get somewhere and you keep on failing and you keep on not having people trust you, not having people buy your service or product. People do buy people at the end of the day, especially if it's a service-based business, not a product-based business, or an informational-based business especially as well. If you're getting information from someone that isn't reliable, isn't credible, has no results, has nothing to show for it, then why would you even bother? If you're getting service from someone and their service is great, but they're not reliable, sometimes you can kind of let it go. But I guarantee you after a while it will start to bug you, because you'll be like, cool, your service is great, but like you're not great. Like it's just, it will eat into the service sooner or later, without a doubt in my mind. So yeah, say something, do it. Do something hard like stop drinking alcohol. Honestly, I don't know if it is like that deep, but like you could see something as like a 30-hour back tattoo as showing that I can at least turn up to something on multiple occasions that's tough to do and hurts and takes a lot of patience to get it finally done. Your physique is a prime example of working hard, gaining respect, and just getting what you want. Like you walk into a room and you're in good shape, whether you run, you swim, you gym, you play sports, it doesn't really matter. But like if you're in good shape and noticeably good shape, people are going to take you more seriously. They're not going to fuck around with you. They're not going to try and mess you around. Like people still try and mess you around, but like less so. So that's always an easy one. For me, another one is not changing how I talk or how I think and how I speak to people. Really changing. Like I've been having multiple sales calls. I swear on them. I call them out. I write down what they say and I repeat it to them verbatim. I hold up the mirror and I say, hold on a minute. You just told me that it's, if the course was free, you'd buy it. So it's only the money that matters, right? So there's nothing else that's stopping you apart from the money, right? Yeah. Then you do it, well, I don't know if the course is good enough. And hold on a minute, mate. I told you at the start of the call, do not waste my time because I'm not going to waste yours. But now, when I ask you if there's anything holding you back from the course apart from the money, you say no, and now you tell me there's something else. Sorry, mate, that doesn't fly with me. If you can't afford it, I don't care. If you don't want it, I don't care. If you don't like it, I don't care. Just be honest with me and upfront. Because if you're not honest up front with me, then you're not honest and upfront with yourself, then you'll never get anything done in your life. So calling people out is always a surefire way to make sure you get what you want and get shit done. Because nowadays it's so easy to hide behind the keyboard, so easy to hide behind everything. Whereas realistically, I know that with anyone, you call them out and they respect you. My first deal in timeshare, called the guy out, he respected me. Like, you don't have to call them out and be rude and throw them under the bus and humiliate them. But you just call them out. You're like, hold on a minute. That shit doesn't fly with me. I hold myself to a higher level of expectations. I hold myself to a higher standard. Having high standards is key, and that's basically what it all boils down to, right? High standards of saying something, you do it. High standards of stopping drinking. High standards of gym. High standards of fitness, high standard of personal hygiene and grooming. Like, a lot of it isn't that hard and a lot of it can be done very easily with very low cost or time implications. But if you want people to actually listen to you and actually take you seriously, actually invest in you and invest what you're doing, make it easy for them. Rock up, looking good, smelling good, in good shape, chin up, chest out. Being honest. Don't talk too much. Just say what you need to say and get it done. If you see something you don't like, call it out. See someone acting weird, call it out. Someone needs a hand, you give them a hand. Like, be the person you know you should be, basically. It's very, very clear cut. Like, very clear cut. And obviously, if you document it along the way, then it helps as well. Cool. So that's really just what I was talking about in terms of how you can get stuff done, how you get things from people, and how you can get people to buy into you very easily. Another thing is just being very relaxed the whole time. I know when I'm taking calls, I'm like this. Not like I'm uninterested, but I'm just looking, I'm filling up my mug from the kettle, I'll write some notes, I'll play with the pen. Like, and this isn't me just doing it for the sake of it, but like, I'm generally like, I want to work with you, but like, get to the point. Like, can you afford it or not? Do you like it or not? Do you want to change it or not? Like, it's not that deep. So yeah, there's just little things you can do to stay relaxed, stay calm. Because at the end of the day, I honestly don't care if you buy or not. What I care about is if you waste my time and try and lie to me. Comprende? Comprende, cool. Now the expectations are set and it's like, now you don't have to there's no facade you need to put up. and I don't do that anyway. But yeah, just had another call, had 2 calls this morning. I've got another 5 this afternoon. One was a rearrange and the other one's a new ones. And there's another work call, so I guess it's like 6 calls. I just closed one, got a deposit from one. The other one, it was a bit of a battering ram, but he said he'll close this evening with a lower cost amount. Again, it's just an upsell amount. So really, I'm not that fast. Like, it's not going to make or break me if people are buying or not, but I literally did, 3 calls last week? 4 calls? No, I did 4 calls last week, closed 2 of them, done 2 calls today, closed 1, and the second one might close, and then I've got another 5 calls this evening. So I'm just getting into it. I'm changing the script, I'm editing it, I'm making it more me, which is very strong, aggressive. Like, how committed are you? Why? Scale of 1 to 10, why is this commitment ready now? Like, why don't you just carry on living the same old shitty life you want to be doing? Like, very heavy. I like going in heavy, because that's how I know I get people's attention. I get them to, really think about what they're doing. I've got lots of quotes. Talk is cheap. Straw that breaks the camel's back. Nothing changes, nothing changes. If you don't make sacrifices for what you want will be the sacrifice. Like, all of these quotes that I've got in the brain just come out, boom, 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 before the prize comes out. I really give them a full battering ram, boom, 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 so that when they're there, they're like, fuck. I've literally been talking this chat the whole time. I mean, saying I'm going to do something about it, saying that I'm an action-based person, saying all of this, saying all of that. But when it comes to it, then they have to make the decision. So I don't care what you do or what you don't do. Doesn't bother me if you buy or not. There's 100,000 more people ready to buy. Got 20,000 leads in our CRM, mate. Like, doesn't matter to me if you buy or not. What matters to me is if you keep on lying to yourself, because I don't really entertain it. So if you don't want to become part of the club, sweet. Continue on your merry way. Taking away the care, taking away the clothes, taking away the sale. Because that's all that's going to do is lean them back in. No one wants to feel like they're a fucking purse. No one wants to feel like they're just all talk. No one wants to feel like they're literally just doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, it was a deposit. Lovely young lady. Really hope she gets the rest of the payment in soon, so we can push as much as possible and get her in and get her making some money. But that sometimes happens when people haven't got loads of cash. Like, all you can get is the deposit. So I'm really keen to get as many people in as possible, just so they can start making cash. Because I know they can make cash, because I've been in e-commerce for a while now, and I know that they can do it, and I know it really will help. Q4 is also the perfect time. Like, let's fucking go, it's Q4. So yeah, went for a run this morning, felt much better. Got chased by some stray dogs. And I'll give you a little tip when you're if you're running in Asia or Latin America and there's some stray dogs, I guess anywhere there's stray dogs, what I've always found is you just confront them. First of all, if I'm running towards them, I run into them, and then they run off. They bark at you, but they'll run off. Then what I find happens a lot of times, when you run past them, they'll come and chase you. So I slow down as I get to them, and I just stare them straight in the eye. And then whichever one's yapping the most, if there's more than one, I'll literally just slow down, and then boom, I'll pretend to run. If it doesn't flinch, then I'll just start barking at it and running at it. Then they'll run off a little bit, and then I'll chase them. And then 2 or 3 pushes, push them back. Then I'll stop, turn around and go. If they keep on coming, then I'll just keep on battling them. Happened to say today outside the fruit shop, there was like 5 dogs. And everyone in the fruit shop was like, oh, and I was just there. I was like, because I hadn't seen them, and I ran past them, and they all started chasing me. And I know if they're chasing me, they're going to end up trying to nip me. It's just what they do. So just turn around instantly, and then I'm like, let's fucking go. Run after them, and then they sprint off. Keep on running after them, and then just fucking Yeah, you've got to be the aggressor in that scenario. You've got to be the aggressor in every scenario, really. A lot of the time. Always helps to be the aggressor, I find. Not in every scenario, but in a lot. So, again, that's another point. So I did my run this morning, just under 6k. Lungs are feeling a little bit better, but I'm really trying to just get back on the runs, no more ciggies, and just feel good, because the running, the gym, the sales, the sunshine, the good food, like I've really cut what I'm eating now. Like I'm not really ordering too much. I ordered some stuff yesterday because Sunday's like my do whatever the fuck I want day, and it usually consists of either gym or run early-ish, get it done, hit the pool, and then yesterday I napped for a few hours after that. Then I got up, watched TV for literally the rest of the day, ordered food 3 times, and watched TV. And for me, that's a good way just to rest, recover. I still got my running in the morning, so I still ticked that off. But as a whole, I made sure I just rested, slept, napped, and then I feel good today because I need the proper rest. I actually want to get a Whoop. I was always against them, but I'm actually feeling it now because I'd like to see where my recovery and my training is at, where my heart's at, where everything's at, because I think I have good sleep, but I've also just come off a period of being super burnt out for quite a while. So I'm feeling like easily burnt out and easily stressed. Like for example, if I run in the morning and it's not really early and it's hot, I'm basically, my CNS is fried and I'm fucking done. I'm literally, yesterday I got in from the run, went in the pool, changed, lied on my bed, next thing I knew it was fucking 2 hours later, bomb, done, I was out. So I think a Whoop would be good, but you just can't get them out here, so maybe I'll have to go to Australia to get one, but that's going to be a while until I get that. And yeah, that's kind of it, the update. Really enjoying Nusa Dua, enjoying the beaches, enjoying the lifestyle. I've messaged a few people about helping out on the boats, but to be honest, I've got a few other things that I'm helping people out with. I've got my aunt's business and she's just setting up something new, so I'm just helping to vet new vendors, because I hate fucking vendors are fucking pricks. They say they can do shit. Really, can they do it? I don't know. Not without any proof of concept and results. So, helping out with that. I've also got the skincare brand that I need to get up and running and start building a bit of a base from, in terms of getting people to buy it or try samples. My idea was go to the beach, ideally record it, give girls free samples in exchange for a photo and a review. If they do the photo and review, I'll send them another one. No, in exchange for a photo and a review. If they do a video, like a UGC video as well, I'll send them another one for free. That was what I was thinking. Then wholesale, go into some local places, salons, women's clothing, maybe pharmacy, but it's not really the best, but boule shops essentially, and just see if people will start paying for them, prove the concept again, MVP it, and then go from there. So yeah, there's a fair amount going on, but predominantly it is waking up early, running, prepping myself before calls with songs like Congratulations by Post Malone, because that's my anchor song, so I always like listening to it because it gets me in the mood to sell. Then doing some calls, going to the gym, eating, just going back to basics. So I've been eating grilled chicken and fruit mostly. Grilled chicken, fruit, yogurt, and that's pretty much it. No coffee still. I'm still no coffee. I don't know how many weeks I am no coffee. Let's have a look, but I'm drinking tea instead. I know there's still caffeine in tea, but as a whole, I'm hoping it's helping with my teeth. 25 days, no caffeine. So yeah, that's pretty solid, I think. And yeah, just trying to live a very healthy, relaxed, simple, but also balanced lifestyle. So I'm not trying to train 2-3 times a day every day. But today I feel good. I feel like I could go to the gym. Whether or not I just do lunges and just do legs, or I do an actual leg session, who knows? I'm not forcing it, I'm not making it too deep, I'm not pushing too much on it. It's the same when I'm helping people out with like my aunt's business. I'm not telling her to do anything, I'm not telling her to do this, I'm just saying, consider this, consider that, this would be my recommendation. There's no emphasis on the advice, there's no expectation on the advice, it's just little bits of what I think is helpful, little bits of what I think is helpful. Same when I'm going here, everything I'm trying to do is little bits of helpfulness. Same with the content, just trying to be helpful. So yeah, if I could be helpful and just give more value, then sweet, good shit will come. I'll make more money, they'll make more money, I'll then become more reliable in their eyes, more trustworthy, I've got more experience then, more likely better things will come. So yeah, and also not beating myself up when I want to just spend Sunday, you know, half the day in bed. Who fucking cares? I'll order some brownies. I'll get in bed, I'll order a chicken wrap, and I'll watch TV. Doesn't matter that much. I'm getting a lot done throughout the week, getting a lot done most days, and I'm enjoying it. One thing I need to get more of is some sunshine. I've been lacking that last couple of days. I'm still out, but I'd like to be like on the beach. So yeah, that's it from me. I know it sort of dragged on a bit, and they're always random sort of interval chats, but as a whole, that's everything you should do to be taken more seriously. Everything about my most recent calls as a high ticket closer. Everything about my little side projects, helping my aunt's business, helping my skincare brand, what I want to be doing, a little bit more sunshine than what I currently am doing, and really just another brain update. You know, what I think is really helpful is just letting your brain out in any medium, whether it's writing down in a journal. This is like my journal or my diary, I'm just talking now. So I'm enjoying it, it feels good, my brain feels good, my body feels good, my lungs are feeling better, my feet are all healed. So yeah, as long as I can keep this up, I feel very content and very happy and in no rush. Good things come to those who wait. So yeah, if you've made it this far, just subscribe would be nice, but whatever you do, if you're watching it, I rate you. And yeah, see you in the next video. Stay golden. Love you, miss you, kiss you, ciao.